Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your friend here, Garrison Goldberg, coming back at you with another Pokemon Legends ZA livestream. Okay, so we're about to head off in through here into Lysandre Labs. Take care down there. Don't expect a hot cup of coffee or anything, even if you do manage to make it back up alive. Alright, in we go. I figured enough time has passed for you to have got yourself into some trouble. Let me guess, you're down Lysandre Labs. If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. Noted. Alright, let's go find that elevator key. How do? Oh, well, don't mind if I do. Rats. Oh, I thought for sure I could catch that Houndoom. Well, at least we acted the power supply. Oh, it looks like the teleports are now active. Oh, we got a key card. Alright, can I catch this dude? Yes, I can. Good. Alright, access granted. Alright, good. I'll take that Pokemon as well. Oh, this is the thing I could investigate. Alright, the War Paddle here isn't powered up. Okay. Alright, let's turn this baby on. Alright, another... Hopefully can't let this... Hopefully this one won't get away. Bingo! Alright. Oh, okay, so that's what you need to do. Alright, got the rare candy. Alright, lab keycard B. Alright, so apparently some of these paths are only one way. Alright, that door's locked, can't use it. Yep, it's opened. Good. Right? Ah, alright, let's flip that switch. Alright. Alright, get him out of here. Alright? Whoa, that's a big one. Alright, that took out the little dudes. Alright, got him. Alright, please catch him. Alright. Okay, level 59. Okay, good. That's lab. Alright, that's keycard C. Alright, I can't mark a location on the big map here. Alright then. A keycard that can be used in like surgery labs. The locks We're programmed to take different keys for security purposes, but mostly it's just an inconvenience. Alright, let's take a look. Alright. Okay, I already pulled this machine. Pull this lever. Alright, where do I go now? Okay, I think I may be lost here. Alright, so I can travel back to the lab's entrance. Good. Okay. Alright, some of these doors are locked. Okay, some of these doors are already unlocked. Ah, there we go. Alright, looks like we'll have to defeat this thing. Okay. Oh, I can't switch between Pokemon. Alright, come on. There we go. Alright, got an elevator key. Oh, yep, it brought me back here to the start. Alright, let's head outside to heal our Pokemon. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's take the elevator. Oh, it's a dead end. Well, that was kind of disappointing. Oh. Security check initialized. Position of all keycards have been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. This is rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We have found the ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Gorenje Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work, but we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe Az should still possess it, since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and catch him without delay. The device that grants life, if it grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, light can be conducted back into a Pokemon that has lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What, then, would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Kalos is said to have two legendary Pokemon. Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, Aivel, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life, and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What will happen if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over, and when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world towards a more beautiful future. Oh, it's you again. Had you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon, how truly abominable it was? Az created that weapon. Then, 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within the Prism Tower. But why are you here? Zyger seemed to wish that I could come to this place. I had lost most of my memories, and yet, this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. Or Az. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent, but I did learn the device within the Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon in that device. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette, and there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device, but the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the card as carried, and so I did. There was an explosion, I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're still alive. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But, at the weapon's activation, the device in Prison Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Luminos. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect the city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is Az's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower and a tree who can draw forth her full power. That is the truth I know. And now you have learned all that these young people waiting in Lysandra Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with the Grishaman with Az. The duel must be done. Oh, okay, so we cannot teleport to the elevator? Alright, let's go back up. Yeah, he's still down there. To think that he's still alive, and yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How can you just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Grisel, there will be a time for such things later. And you know the truth of Az's sins, and so I made this request of you. Get Az's Floette and give her to me. What about what Floette wants? You must see it by now. With Az's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower fully controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Luminos, then people will finally see us differently. Alright? At Nuevo Cafe, we work hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And if we work there, we also heard the voices of Luminos' people. We understand the city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over Az's Floette to me. I must become the strongest trainer by battling my way up through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user ever. Then I will be the one to restore Prism Tower with Az's Floette. Alright then. Okay. Alright, in we go. You returned. I heard from Emma what leads you've been following up on. I imagine you learned much of my tale by now, isn't that right? Oh, did you manage to find Grisham? He's the guy for the cafe. No kidding, Wendy. It's the rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trader. Plus, he's part of the screw Team Flare Nuevo. and he's been gathering all sorts of info about Ludo City from customers at the cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. Is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower? Yes, I also been thinking it's time I talk to you about it. We can speak on the roof. You know the ultimate weapon, don't you? Yes, I know the truth now. That I shall tell you the terrible sins I committed, and all my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their futures stolen. People lost the everyday lives they known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, all so I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I loved most, but my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon I loved. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us by becoming destruction itself. The light fire from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. Seriously? 3,000 whole years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. This, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others. But perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I have bestowed upon Floette. This is what Aggie is. This is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Edge to give meaning to the eternal life I have burdened Floette with. It was in one sense my attempt to atone Floette for what I'd done. I dreamed of the day when I could use Edge after reuniting with Floette at last. The day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now Edge, the tower is emitting excessive amounts of Mega Power, even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjure on my past, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fried 5 years ago. That shock awoke Edge, and it caused the Mega Power contained within to spill forth. It had led to this rapid rogue Mega Evolution. The Pokemon suffer. The people come to harm. There's only one way to put an end to the pain. A Mega Evolution user must Mega Evolve Floette, and together reach the control panel with Edge. I never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history. And the tower, too. So the whole rogue Mega Evolution thing was because of you? So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk. I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Though that is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a traitor. I mean, yeah, you might have kicked all the events into motion, AZ, but I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. That doesn't matter. AZ still made up this awful mess, and now Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveed, I appreciate that AZ is trying to right his wrongs, and I don't know him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveed is correct with what he says. I can continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I'm truly sorry. I understand, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. It's up to us to keep the tower from going wild. And that means we got to beat Grisham. I'll win for sure. Knew we could count on you. We'll be the ones to stop the tower, not Grisham, and not Team Flare Noevu. Alright, it's time for you to challenge Grisham to a promotional match. Thank you. I'll forever be grateful for meeting all of you, my dear Team MZ. Alright, it's time for you to go challenge Grisham to a promotional match. I don't really know what the right call is here. I never knew much about Team Flare. Do you think Grisham truly does want to protect Luminos? Alright. Do you arrive at it as her together with your fellows in Team MZ? Yes, I'll battle you. Honestly, why has Team MZ been trying so hard to reach the top of the ZA Royale anyway? We're fighting for Floette. Yeah, we all know about the old man and that black flower Floette of his. So all you idiots hope to achieve is by helping Ass tidy away the mess he made for everyone? Grisel, please, that's too far. But is it true that you don't have any... But it's true that you don't have any real ties to the city. What reason does some outsider like you have to want to protect Luminos? I came to love the city. That's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. But this still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I will become the greatest traitor and use Az's Floette to protect the city from the tower, and I will restore honor to the memory of Team Flare and all who have had their names tied to it. I will make our dream into a reality at last. That is why I must defeat you. No more delays. Let's finish this. Charizard, one piping hot battle to go. Alright, this is it. The moment of truth. Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like the burdens that I carry. And yet, you'll be able to save Luminos. I will protect Luminos. I'll free you from your past. May the flames of Team Flare rage strong and true, and burn away all our shame and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. Alright. Let's do this. Don't say it didn't warn you. Alright, so far so good. 1 down, 5 to go. Alright, halfway there. Alright. Alright, my turn. Alright, just one more. My wasted youth, nothing but ash and ruin. Mega Evolve and burn it all away, Charizard. Oh no. Oh, come on. Oh, finally. You certainly do direct your Pokemon with skill, there is no denying it. Alright, rank A. You lost, but Charizard and the rest of your team look happy in that battle, Grisham. If only we can leave behind the name of Team Flare. Leave behind Luminos itself. We free ourselves of such a heavy burden. A Team Flare and the dreams that Lysandre hoped to make real, that world of beauty and that sense of justice still have hold of us, and they tie us to this place. Lysandre may have gone astray, but there is true righteousness in his heart. His ideals, the care he showed for us all, I threw them aside now. I don't know who I be. It seems you are now Luminos' strongest Mega Evolution user, Gary. Please take care of Prism Tower at our city. I'll do my best. I won't let you down. If you have need of us, we'll come to your aid. After all, the Wevu exists in order to help others so we can make this world beautiful together. Toward that aim, let me provide you with the TM. Alright, Flare Blitz. Alright. I may have been defeated. I may have been found unworthy of becoming Zygarde's traitor, but I'll build a life that shows these things aren't what define me. Grisham, it seems so serving desires crept in and overshadowed the ideals he holds dear. Though I, of course, am to blame for all that. Thank you for helping him to see the error of his ways. Prison Tower appears to be near its breaking point. And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last of the cells it needs to use its full strength. When the time comes, I hope you'll be able to protect the city. Or rather not the city itself, but every living being here in Luminos. Guess what? I made it to rank 8 too. Whoa, you both reached rank 8 the same day? It must have helped you two a lot to have strong teammates like each other to train with. With 2 ranked 8 trainers, I know we'll be able to take care of the tower. Big yes to that. I suppose that means nearly time for Floette to help us resolve this whole situation. I wonder who Floette will choose. Floette, what is it? What's wrong? Wait, Floette looks like she's in pain. The tower. It is edge that is affecting you. Floette. Looks like she'll be okay. But I'm sure Floette's pretty worried too. There's no tell if we'll really be able to stop the tower. But we'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up with worrying about things going wrong. Right. Now's the time to blow steam and have some fun. Shake the worries away. We got some big wins to celebrate. Rest easy this night. I know that the future of Luminos and this world will be safe in your hands. Whoa. Gary, you alright? I gotta find out what's happening. Meet me by the elevator. Good, everyone's okay. What even was that, an earthquake? No, it's something to do with Prison Tower. Looks like things are taking a turn for the worst. Canary is streaming it about now. Let's get through so we can see for ourselves. Why is this elevator always so slow? Normally I see the slowness is part of its janky charm. Oh no, it's only begun. Getting all 4 of us in this poor little elevator will be a squeeze. Floette, you're okay. We are fine, but I thank you for your concern. What was that shaking, Az? You'll recall how Floette seemed pain earlier this evening. And where she still might be responding to Edge in some way, so I could come up to view the tower. Look there. It's already begun. Oh my gosh, Prism Tower, this looks really bad. The time I feared has come. It won't be long before Edge goes rogue as well. Edge will go rogue? The excessive mega power I spoke of before, that which the tower has been emitting, it will likely cause an explosion of rogue mega evolution across the entire city. Don't worry, Az, Team Z is gonna take care of it. Hey Vinny, this about the tower? The situation looks dire. We need you on this right away. We'll head out now. I understand. Alright, let's regroup in Centiro Plaza. Once Mega Floette has Mega Evolved, she can take out the power of the tower, the power of Edge. Then the tower can assume the form it was always intended to take, Edge of Floette. Oh, you wish for me to cook? That's a fine idea. I am familiar with so many different cuisines. Oh wait, good luck. I count on you. I know you'll prove yourself equal to this task, Gary. I am so grateful that our paths crossed. It looks like we got all Team MZ here. I'm afraid there's no time to waste, so allow me to get straight to the point. The tower is emitting more mega power by the minute. If it keeps up at this pace, the entire city will be overrun with rogue mega evolved Pokemon. We appreciate you joining us, Floette. As has assured, we can still rectify this situation as long as we still have you and a trainer who can help you achieve Mega Evolution. Team MZ. You're in the remarkable position of having two trainers who have achieved rank A, so I must ask, which of you will attempt to subdue the tower? I'll do it. But you and Gary are both rank A now, Tawny. That's right, so we should battle so I can prove that I'm the strongest trainer. And then I'll be the one to save every person and Pokemon in Luminos. Sound fair, Vinny? If that is what you both wish, I can hardly stand in your way. No, you can't do this alone. We must do it together. Alright. These two chairs are cleared to battle to decide who is the strongest ZA Royale trainer. I'll prove that I, the one to handle this, as Team Z's leader, am ready for the responsibility. I won't lose to you. The winner tackles the tower. Let's do this. Alright, let's do this. Alright, Earth Power. Alright. Off to a good start. You might be Team Z's secret weapon, but I'm our leader for a reason. Alright. I may not have found the person I came here for yet, but I met the person so many people I care about. Oh, I wasn't ready for that. I'm gonna be the one to fix the tower with Floette so everyone can keep living their happy lives. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. If I gotta protect everyone in Luminos, I can't go losing to you. Whoa, alright? Alright? I can't believe you got me down to my last Pokemon. You're a great trainer, that's for sure. Whoa. Alright. That was close. I really want to be the one to save everybody, but I know you can protect them too. So you really are Luminosa's greatest trainer, and the strongest Mega Evolution user. You know, I'm really happy we met. Having you as a member of Team Z makes me proud to call myself its leader. It was a superb battle. Now then, are the both of you ready? Yes. I believe matters have been settled. Gary 312X will make for the tower's control center with Floette. No wait, please let me do this instead. What? But Gary 312X what? He said. I know what he said, but I still want to do my part to protect the people and Pokemon of Luminos. As the trainer strong enough to beat me, I think Gary has a job only he can do. What do you mean? You're the trainer that the legendary Pokemon Zygarde found worthy. That's why I asked you as Zygarde to jump in and protect Luminos if things go south. The person I'm looking for is still somewhere in the city, not to mention everyone else. Luminos is our home. Floette and I want to make sure it stays safe for all its people and Pokemon. I will also aid Gary down here as needed. Huh, I guess you were ready to do what needs to be done, no matter who won. Well, she's not Team Z's leader for nothing. What is it, Az? I hope you'll forgive me for sending you to face this most important battles without me. It seems that a life of 3,000 years is asking more than a single human body can give. I understand. All this stress about Prism Tower must take a real toll on you. Well, we won't let the 3,000 years you waited to reunite with Floette go to waste. Team Z will take care of everything so you two can live in peace again. Your kindness means so much, Tawny. Gary, Lita, Naveed. I have faith in each of you. I hope to protect Luminos, to protect the entire region of Kalos, carry on where I could not, safeguard the people and the Pokemon of the city. They are her future. And to my dear Floette, I ask that you lend our Team Z the all might of the Eternal Flower. You heard the man, Floette. Here we go. Alright? That's a Floette Stone. Alright, Floette. Mega Evolve. Alright. Wow, she's so beautiful. Let's go, Floette. It's time. This must be the tower's control center. This chair might as well be a throne. There we go, ready to roll. Hey Gary, you better be watching. Ha, this reminds me, you still gotta start my Hotel Z app when all this is done. Okay, Floette, let's do this. This is Vinny speaking. The light from the tower appears to be fading. Over. Uh-oh. Oh no, Mega Floette is out of control! What's going on? I thought she had it under control. Doesn't look like it's under control to me. It's gone completely wild, and all those things growing out of it, they look like parts of Floette's eternal flower. I must go onto our Quasitier Inc. team and issue new orders. Stay safe, all of you. Should we get down the street? I suppose we better. We wouldn't want to be up here if more tremors hit. Alright, we gotta do this. Okay. Oh, we can't run. So what's Team Z's next move? We have to stop the tower. Gary, can you hear me? I had to say, things look incredible from up here. I knew Ludos was big, but seeing it like this, thinking all the people are going about their lives down below, I appreciate it more than ever. Listen, Team MZ, it's up to us to protect the city no matter what it takes. Back it up for a sec. I'm glad you're alive. How are you not more scared for your life? Toddy, what's going on up there? Are you alright? I think I'm safer now. Mega Floette's got my back. But I can't control the tower at all. It's trying to fire off Mega Floette's moves. What should we do? I mean, I love a hat, but I don't know what would help. Wait, I think... What is it? I see Zygarde on a rooftop in the Magenta District. You should head there. I think it may be waiting. Hurry! Alright, Toddy, can you hold that thought a moment? What for? We need Gary to team up with Zygarde. I think the tower going rogue is causing other Pokemon to undergo rogue Mega Evolution. Az is right, this is bad, we gotta fight. Oh no, the rogue Mega Evolution apocalypse has already begun. Alright. Whoa, that had to hurt. Phew, good thing you managed to calm them. Oh, hang on, I got an idea. Here we go, just what we need. What for? What does Team Z to do when we need a plan? Gary knows, right? A strategy meeting! Yep, it's strategy meeting time! Alright, we got two objectives. Calm down the rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon all over the city, and rescue Tawny and Floette from the tower. We gotta consider what Tawny proposed for starters. Going to meet Zygarde? Yeah, but getting to it is gonna be rough. There's a ton of building debris the way, not to mention those roots that the tower sprouted. I could climb the wreckage. You think you could climb that wreckage and then get out to the rooftops? I know you're great, but that's a lot for any one person. Even with our trusty partners, I doubt we three could all make it way to Zygarde on our own. What's happened, Team Z? Canary for Dynamo is here to help jumpstart the show. What? Check it, I brought backup too. Why are you all crashing our meeting? I just thought you might need some help sorting all this out. The Fist of Justice will not stand by while our city is in danger. You can count on us. Good to see you're still in Scath, Team Z. I have my hands rather full field calls from the top lecturers who were provided with Mega Reads by Poison Tiro Incorporated. I was trying to explain the entire situation, however, Miss Canary here to say that she'd rather move straight to crashing Team Z's group chat. How we got on this call is hardly important now. What's going on and how can we help? Right, according to Tawny, who's up at the tower right now, we need to find a way to retrieve the Magenta District rooftops where Zygarde's waiting. What? Get it to come here instead. Could it be that Zygarde's testing Gary's abilities? Who's to say what's going on in Zygarde's head? Let's just help him get over to it. Allures, the thought of entrusting you with such a crucial task fills me with unease. Nice you just show up and immediately start complaining, Princess. I was having LeBlanc gather information. We at least know better than to rush in badly. Now you'll all check your Rotophone as I send you each of our findings. This image shows an aerial view of the Central Plaza. At its center is this prison tower, out of which grows this vicious floral monstrosity. Yikes, what a mess. Not even Pops can fix all that overnight. We need to do something about those flowers before anyone does any fixing. What do you say, Mr. Justice? Think you could take him out with those big muscles of yours? Thank you for the compliment, but even my seasoned strength would not be nearly enough. I believe our priority right now is getting a secure route for Gary 312X. That much I sure we can handle between us. Hold up, did Aaron just say something reasonable? Now that's a shock. He's right. With all of us working together, we can clear a way for Gary. Very well. Let's decide among ourselves who will handle which area. Alright, let's go with what we decided. Each of us is going to try to keep the rogue Pokemon at bay in our area. Gear will come link with us so we can collab on clearing a path to Zygarde. Thank you so much. Who knows what we would have done without you. We're lucky that all of us high-rank trainers are scattered evenly around Lunos' 5 districts. If you would all indulge in me for a moment, I have one minor concern to raise. Now we're in the middle of an emergency! It occurs to me that Grisham is not among us. I mean, that's true, but should we focus on what those are who can do? His absence will vex me until he completes his next Super Tornado J Dastion. You can worry about your tournament later. We come from all walks of life, yet we cross paths simply due to our various ties to the city. That butted heads in our promotion matches, and now we're helping each other out. My last bit of advice: trust in L. He's not like the old light Sandre from Team Flare. I'm sure he has no interest in taking lives. Trust in Zygarde, and let it your strength. I'll take care of everyone outside the Central Plaza, so please take care of things where you are. Come on, you lot, it's up to us to save the city. Right. That was for real the wildest strategy meeting we've ever had. No time to focus on it, Lena. The crucial part's still to come. Right, we don't even know how we're gonna stop the tower. Well, I guess we just gotta bet everything on the possibility Tawny mentioned that Zygarde can help us fix the mess. Head to the rendezvous point where Ivor and Gwen are waiting. Right. I'm on it. Alright. Okay, we need a good team. Alright then, let's go. Gary, Ivor, martial arts prodigy and founder of the Fist of Justice, at your service. We'll take the point of this district as we discussed at the strategy meeting. If you're wondering, I was the one holding Ivor's phone during the meeting, as usual. He crushes his giant fists otherwise. The rogue Pokemon certainly are in force. A dire situation such as this requires teamwork. We must battle Armadar to make it through. Do anything Armadar with Ivor will break your bones. Just stick with me, okay? How about we all do this together? 3 on 3. It's on. Oh boy. Ouch. Okay. Alright. Let's try this again. Alright, time to Mega Evolve. Whoa. Oh no, I think these guys are healing themselves. Alright, one down. Alright, that's one down. Two more to go. Alright, I think we got them all. Yep, that's all of them. Justice prevails. Uh-oh. There's no end to them, but there's also no one getting angry at me for battling too much. At last, it is my time to unleash the strength I gained training with the Fist of Justice. Ivor, remember the plan. We are fighting to get Gary to the next rendezvous point. It's time for me to make a stand. Go on ahead. What, you're fighting for me at last? Wrong again, Ivor. Gary, bump me. Good luck. Let's get moving. Catch me if you can. Alright then. That's another... Alright, we need to come up with another team. Alright, let's go. Ah, it seems we cannot reach the bridge due to all this debris. I can safely leap across where I find hold muscles, but that is no help to you. We had best find another way. That pile of... we could use some of the rubble? I see. That section of the wall was around the tower, or would make a fine bridge we could knock it down. Even mighty fists may struggle to fail such a massive target. Phalanx! Time to Mega Evolve! One trainer, one Pokemon, one heart, Justice Punch! Alright, now we can cross. There you go, way across. Thanks, buddy. It was making me nervous to leave you unsupervised, Ivor, so here I am. I see Phalanx save the day. Gwen, you're alive! Quiet down, of course I'm alive. My apologies, I can't help but worry about you ever since that time you went missing. And you're concerned for Luminos, not me. Right, let us see the plan through to its finish. Other rogue Pokemon will undoubtedly appear. Hurry to Zygarde. Right. Great, you made it across. 3 relays just ahead. Yo! Things ain't looking so great, huh? Those poor Pokemon ain't exactly acting out for the fun of it either. So, we do something about it, or... we need your help. Bet, that's why I'm here, you know. Luminos is my city. I was born and raised here. There's no way I'm sitting this one out. Don't count me out either, kid. It ain't luck that I ran my construction company all these years. I never let Canary deal with this alone. I feel bad for Blastoise and Steelix. Looks like Rogue Mega Evolution's really hurting them. Let's go! These rogue Pokemon ain't gonna save themselves. Alright. You there! This is a work site, not a stand back and watch site. Zap to it. I beg your pardon? Me? You want me to help too? Alright. Alright, Steelix, let's take him down. Alright, halfway there. Alright, he's almost done. Gotcha, thank goodness for that. You may be the MVP of the ZA Royale, but me and Electros got the award of Most Improved. We got our work done with you while you were battling. Feast your eyes are a scaffolding masterpiece. Dagpos, you didn't have to go this hard. Like seriously, we just need a path forward. If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. Exagriel and the team really pulled out all the stops. Nobody needs a challenge right now. When Ludos needs fixing, we fix right up. We can't repair lines that are lost, so we're counting on you to get there and do your thing. Alright. Alright, got flash cannon. Alright. Okay, so we cannot teleport anywhere. That's... okay, alright then. Alright, we gotta take it slowly for some parts. Oh wait, there's something over here. Oh good, max surviving, need that. Don't mind if I do. Alright, got a max potion. Oh, come on, that didn't go as planned. Alright, okay, good, made that. Alright, made that. Okay, careful. Alright, made it. Goal! Nicely done, Kay. We put our hearts and souls into that obstacle course and you cleared it beautifully. For real, that was all kinds of impressive. Uh-oh, looks like Troll just joined the chat. Guess that's the price to be the cutest, coolest, cleverest streamer in Luminos. You mean Chaos? Yeah. How's your back hold up? Just hold up however long it needs for my city and my grandkid. Now go for it, folks. The deadline's looming. 80% speedrun mode, let's go. Alright, move around. Alright. Lababe, but why? Hello there, my dear. You must be terribly disappointed to be met by Lababe instead of myself. I do apologize. Unfortunately, there is work elsewhere to which only an elite like myself can attend, such as liaising with the mayor and mobilizing the forces needed to defend our city. That is why my dear Labane is present to support you on my behalf. So, my dear, I kindly ask that you pacify those poor rogue Megavolt Pokemon before I arrive there. Alright. Labani, I trust you will do your utmost to aid our dear friend. Try not to be a hindrance. With that, I bid you adieu. Yeesh, she lives right in her mouth. Alright, let's do this. Oh no. Got him. One down. One to go. Whoa. Oh, thank you. That was awesome. You kill it out there. Man, it feels great to battle side by side with someone who's not uptight. What the? What the heck? How long? It was nothing. Pay me no mind. We'll revisit your attitude and choice of words another time. For now, it appears some uninvited guests have decided to join us. Alright, that'll hold him off for a while. Draw! Alright. Alright, onward. Alright, looks like the shops are all closed. Alright. Me? I get a real war welcome for a couple of rogue Pokemon. But don't you worry about me, our favorite Duger just came to rescue. Listen, Philip, the situation is bound to have people filling down the dumps. You and your crew got sent to lift people up. By the looks of it, these friendly rogue Pokemon have been waiting for you too. I think it's time we're together. Alright, let's do this. Alright, one down, one to go. Nice. Okay, good. I got my grunts weight up ahead. Psst, Philippines isn't here yet. Afraid not, sir. Sorry, Blake boss. You were supposed to put a ladder up here. I'll tell you, why don't I see what? Am I just an idiot who can't spot a big old ladder? Well, you try setting up a ladder, boss. We even tried the elevators and... And what? All your tridents seem to have resulted in anything to show. Well, a rogue Pokemon busted them up, boss. They smashed everything. Guess we ought to do something about this ourselves, then. Rust Syndicate, time to show our mettle. You got it, boss. Once you choose your path, there's no turning back. The only way's forward. You know how Mega Evolution is an expression of the bonds between Pokemon and people? Here's an expression about the bonds between the members of Rust Syndicate, a human ladder. Boss, Mr. Cobra, we're already falling straight off narrow. This way we're gonna fall short here, too. Unless we got one rung, I mean, one person short. What do we do now? Only one thing to do. My grunts are giving their all, and as leader, I need to give as much, and then some. Don't you worry about me. My word is my bond, and I'm not breaking either tonight. This is our highest calling. Literally. No need to hesitate. Climb on up. Alright? Going up? Thanks for the lift, guys. Go get him, Gary. Alright, we gotta hurry up. Oh my, do we have some late customers? I'm afraid that Nova Cafe is closed for the day. You seem to need some help from us anyway, don't you? Well, we offer more than the fresh, fragrant blends. We got high quality traders too. Taki here will have to wait. We have Pokemon to take care of. Alright, 3 on 3. Let's do this. Got him. 1 down, 2 to go. Oh, thanks for that. Yeah! Now then, with that disturbance taken care of, I say it's time for a little coffee break. You know, many people have likened the bitter deaths of a fire to the nature of life itself. At these times, I quite see what they mean. We failed to keep the tower from running amok. Now we must rely on you to salvage the situation. Then where will you head? I'll never be able to outrun my connection to Team Flare. Nor can I change those who never forgave Team Flare for what happened 5 years ago. What I can control is what I do next. I'll protect the people of the city, no matter what they may think of me. I want to stop the tower. There you are! I've been looking for you. I suspect Zygarde has been wanting to see if you would make it this far. And now it shows itself at last, having deemed you worthy to battle alongside it. Looks like we got more customers incoming. Not sure they'll appreciate our blends though. Unlikely. At least not when they got rogue like this. Let's get them back to seeing reason. Alright. Alright. Wait for me! I can't run. There it is. Hey Gary, I see you from out here. I'm glad you found your way to Zygarde. Remember the days we met, how I got a glimpse of Floette's Light of Ruin? That move's gonna pack even more punch now. Watch yourself if NJ Floette starts attacking. Zygarde, you and Gary have to save Floette. And all of Luminos. I see you prove yourself worthy of Zygarde's trust. I gathered 99 of the lost Zygarde cells. Only one cell remains, the 1% needed to complete Zygarde at last. But afterwards, Zygarde and you surely will be able to pacify this monstrosity. Will you be able to save Floette and your friend who are still trapped within this rogue tower? The answer lies within you. I know that I was once among those who chose to take rather than to give, but that is no way to save the world. You must be the one who gives. Give to Zygarde that which is dear to you as a traitor. Give it the courage that drives you to stand and fight. Give it the opening it needs to attack. Whoa. All right. And Floette is ready to try to destroy anyone who comes near it. Uh-oh. Alright, this is it. You must work with your Pokemon to attack and create an opening. Alright, does it look like it matters which attacks are gonna do the job? Alright, hopefully Rogue Mega Evolution will do some serious damage to this thing. Be gone, foul beast! Go back where you came from! Okay, so use this debris as cover from the attacks. Okay, so clearly that's not working. Oh! Oh, okay, so Core Enforcer. 1,000 arrows, 1,000 ways, Lad's Wrath. Uh-oh. It's using the Light of Ruin. Zygar will be able to protect you, it seems. Okay, so the green area seems to protect us. Okay, so we can use this debris here to protect ourselves from the flowers. Oh, I knew I should have stuck to my max potions before coming here. Oh no, not again. Take cover! Yeah, it doesn't look like it matters which move you use for these flowers. Yeah, they all apparently do the same amount of damage. Okay, this is getting intense. Uh-oh. Thank goodness for that. Alright, Charizard, kick. Alright, take him down. Alright? 1,000 waves! Alright, we seem to be Alright. Uh-oh. Okay, I think one more should be enough. Okay, I think one more attack should be enough to finish him off. Alright, gathering power. Okay, safe. Does this Pokemon seriously have no weaknesses? Alright, we're running out of potions fast, so we gotta hurry. Alright, we only have one max revive left, but we still have plenty of regular revives. Alright, seems to be gathering power. That must mean it's almost about time. Alright, thanks for protecting me again. Alright, the blue flower is almost dead. Alright, good. Alright, good. That one's in the red zone. Alright, now he's in the red zone. Alright, Core Enforcer. Alright! We did it! You put it into Ash Floette's Rampage. The Tower Edge, whatever it's called, it stopped. It seems you and Zyger managed to save the day, Gary. Yo, don't forget about us! Yeah, I could have done it without you. What about all the rogue Pokemon? They've all been pacified. When the top-ranked trainers of the Z Royale join forces, we can accomplish anything. Oh lord, so that goes without saying. All thanks to the Superstar Luminos, Jashlyn, and the rest of you, I suppose. Sure, fine, whatever you say at this point. Thank you all so much, especially you, Gary. Toddy, are you alright? I fight. It takes more than this to phase me. Now all that's left is for Megafloa to take control of Edge, and we'll finally be done. I trust Quasar team will put together a nice party to celebrate once things calm down. I'll see that happens. After all, it's thanks to the efforts of Team MZ that we managed to stop the tower. I imagine AZ must be smiling. Blended, I believe Rishimi would be the ideal venue for such a gathering when the time comes. Pass. I doubt for whatever, as long as everyone has a good time. Zap you later! Just one last step, Floette. Do your thing. What was that sound? Good question. Wait, can it still move? What's Angie trying to do? It can't be. No, no way. If Edge fires Floette Light of Rue while it's all powered up like this, there will be a Luminos left to rebuild. I don't think it's that your satchel is shaking? What kind of power is emanating from your pebble? The pebble transformed into a Zygarde stone. Alright. 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 What's he gonna do? What's Mega Zygarde gonna do? Alright. Alright. Fireworks. We did it. leave! As ever, our choices today that shape our tomorrow. I will forever be grateful to you, Team MZ, my dear friends. Alright. Okay, what the heck? Oh. Even his grave is imposing. I guess that's fitting for Az, in a way. It seems like he handled all the preparations for it by himself. He had me to take his measurements, but he told me so I could make him some new clothes. Not so he could have his grave dug. I keep watching over Luminous as, well, make sure it becomes like you wanted, a city of harmony between us and Pokemon. For 3,000 long years, he bid farewell to so many, and now we bid farewell to him. Let's go home. I think we need a good meal. Yes, that. I'm starving. It'll be that curry again, I suppose. We got so much left to take care of, so many things to clean up and set right. Thank you for everything, Az. Days after the events with the towers, Kami gets to return to the city. Alright, let's head back to the lobby. Morning, or afternoon, I guess. It's not been a restful few days for any of us, I imagine. Not after that awful battle with the tower and Az passing away. Yeah, that awful tower won't quit hanging around in my nightmares. At least they've been able to clean things up. The reopening ceremony for Centirico Plaza should be wrapping up now, in fact. I'm glad the plaza's fixed, but now is it really the time to be having ceremonies? Now is exactly the time I say we got to celebrate where we can, even if it feels hard. After 2 catastrophes in 5 years, Luminous needs all the happy occasions it can get. I guess you have a point. Do you figure out what you're gonna do? About what? About your wish. The one you get for reaching rank A. You should got a message about it when you sign up on the ZA app. Anyone who attains the highest rank of rank A will earn the right to call themselves one of Luminous' strongest trainers and be granted a wish, as long as it's in our power to fulfill. Does that ring a bell? Alright. Save the day, I bet they'll give you anything. Hey, all of you, come here a second. I found something while I was sorting through Az's stuff. Is that a letter? Could it be his will? To Team MZ, my dear friends, if you read this letter, then it will see that my time has finally come to an end. I leave you with these instructions and final wishes. First, do with Hotel Z as you see fit. It is yours. In case running would be place a burden on your young lives, you may sell it. I ask only that you continue to look after Floette, and all those who live in Luminos City. I have been blessed to see the people in the city grow close to all their new Pokemon neighbors. It is, as you young ones once said, a journey of X and Y axes that were never expected to meet. May all you bring about a true evolution in the relationship between Pokemon and humankind. I have lived so very, very long and seen so many go before me, but thanks to you all, I know I will now go to meet my own ending with a smile on my face. I thank you from the bottom of this whole heart, signed, Az. Oh, Az. When we left him on the roof, that day the tower went berserk, he must have already been prepared for his end. Yeah, I think so. So what will we do about the hotel? We probably don't need to worry about turning it into a thriving business, right? Az did tell us he saw more as his own final residence than anything. He did, but keeping a building like this in good repair won't be cheap. Should we ask Vinny for help? I bet Quasar will let a hand. Vinny, what's up? You're promised one wish to be granted if you achieve rank A. It's time we took care of that. Please join us on the south side of Santiago Plaza. I'm still not sure. I suspect everyone's quite curious to see what our two ranked A trainers will request. My dear Team of Z, why are you here? We simply had to find out what both of you A-rank trainers will wish for. The bottom line is this: I will love nothing more than the opportunity to battle all of you again. Then why don't you just ask us to battle trainers else like trainers normally would? My dream is to help every resident of Lunos become the best trainer they could possibly be. And my dream is to make the citizens of Lunos strong so we can get rid of Wild Zones. Oh dear, I never would expect to share a dream with someone like you. Nevertheless, I certainly would not object if you felt inclined to ask on my behalf for a tournament that is open to every trainer in Luminos. As for today, how would I like the Subtle Ultra Tournament de Jasthi? At that point, would you even call it a tournament? Whatever, Vinny's waiting, let's go. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us today, children. First of all, I offer my sincere apologies to Team Z regarding the Prism Tower affair. It should have been up to Quasar Tico Inc. to resolve the situation, yet it fell to you to rescue Luminos' residents, humans and Pokemon alike. We owe you all a great debt. Really, it wasn't that much, and the Prism Tower thing was no one's fault. It's not like you could have told the whole city something was up. It would have caused a panic. It's just such a shame that AZ's attempt to protect Luminos was so wrong. But we managed to right it, with the help of all those tough trainers Gary 312X has battled. I think we would have tried to help out no matter what. We love Luminos after all. It does my heart good to hear that you all feel this way. With that said, Vinny? Yes, ma'am. As you know, reaching rank A in the Z Royale earns you the right to have one wish granted. As long as that wish is within the capability of Quasar Tier Inc. to grant, of course. What about the person you've been searching for, Tawny? You could get help looking for them? That's a personal thing, I guess. I just can't find them myself. I wish this big feels like it should go towards something that'll help everyone. Oh, and we could combine your two wishes. That'll give us something really cool. There are the ones with the wishes, you know. In that case, what do you say? I want more Pokemon to live in Luminos. Alright? I want us all to battle Pokemon together. That seems like a promising way to make the city as joyful as can be. Jashanthi and all the others sure seem hype about that idea. I fully support more Pokemon battles. Shall we ask for the ZA Royale to continue then? I see. What an interesting turn of events. Is there a problem? No, rather, Az has approached me as well, to ask if the ZA Royale could be continued even after its original purpose has been served. Perhaps he, better than anyone other, understood the value of engaging in Pokemon battles after such a long life spent watching others. If you'll give me but a moment. Attention ZA Royale Operations Team, this is your green light to push the updates to the app as discussed. As you'll see when you check on your app, you should now be registered to take part in the Infinite ZA Royale. Earn yourself a challenger's ticket and show it to the receptionist at Quasar Tier 8 for a chance to battle in a reward match. If you win the match, amazing prize will be yours to keep. After each reward match, your ticket points will be reset to 0. Alright, so as wish for this to happen too. Starting now, we're rivals. Alright. Yahoo! Nice. Alright, but first we should head back to the Lysandra Cafe. Yeah, have the Mutonite X and Mutonite Y stones. Alright, so we're gonna head down to here. Initiating security protocols, Megastones detected. Restoring power to critical systems. Activating Project M. This project's highly dangerous. Would you still like to release the locks? Yes. Yep, it's Mewtwo. Now, Gary, what do you think you're doing? Mewtwo is an extremely dangerous Pokemon. You think of facing off against that thing? Then you better not fail to catch it. Alright, let's do this. Catch that Mewtwo. You can't fail me here, kid. Alright. Alright, let's take him out a little bit. Whoa, nice. I didn't expect to catch Mewtwo my first attempt. Oh, you kinda good. One sec. Oof, see this place in ruins like this. I gotta tell you, it's a complicated feeling, no matter how long it's been. I figured Holotech was called for in this situation. Voice calls are so impersonal. Now then, let Tammy explain to you why you end up battling Mewtwo in Lysandre Labs. Tell me more. See, Mewtwo was a Pokemon created by a scientist who was conducting research on Pokemon DNA. It had formidable power, which piqued Team Flare's interest. We wondered if we might be able to use Mewtwo in the ultimate weapon. When we heard it had been spotted in Kalos' unknown dungeon, we went and caught it. Honestly, we still don't know why Mewtwo had even showed up in the Kalos region. One theory is that Mewtwo came seeking the power of Mega Evolution, but even with all 5 of us looking into it, we couldn't arrive at an answer. We had pieces of both Mewtwo X and Mewtwo Y, but even when we tried using them, Mewtwo never Mega Evolved. Since Mewtwo tends to mostly just hang around, saving us its energy for when it needs to battle. We put Project M on the back burner and forgot all about it. But Mewtwo sure does love leaving me with questions, doesn't it? Like, why would it awaken now? Was it just reacting to the Mewtwo X and Mewtwo Y stones you have? Which leads to the question of why you even have those 2 stones in the first place. But what do I know? Maybe Mewtwo will be a good little Pokemon and listen obediently to a trainer with your skills. Anyway, in this acting director still has a pile of work awaiting her, so I'm hanging up now. Bye! Alright, Project M has been completed. Right? Alright, judging your Pokemon stats. The judge feature gives you a concrete evaluation of your individual Pokemon stats so you can gauge their lab potential. Alright, we finally unlocked Mewtwo. Alright. Alright, you need to get a children's ticket. Oh, 50,000 ticket points. Alright, I need to find some place to sit. Alright, there should be a bench runner somewhere. Oh, wait, there is a bench over here. Might as well sit there. Alright. Oh, snap. 3 battle zones? Alright. Alright, everyone, I'm gonna take a break, so don't go anywhere, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Now let's go ahead and rack up some more ticket points. Whoa-oh. I went for that sneak attack. Alright. Alright, at least 3 plus moves. Oh, nice. That got him good. Alright. Alright, where is he? Oh, I didn't mean to get away. Alright. Got him. Gotcha. There we go. Alright, head smash. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. Tyranitar. Awesome. Alright, Whirlpool time. Okay. Alright, land hits with ghost type moves. Dang it! Okay, good. Oh, man with a Delibird. Oh, another one. Too easy. Alright. Alright, let's try another battle zone. Let's try one of these ones. Alright, so far so good. Alright, yes, I would like the coffee, thank you very much. Alright. Oh, Pidgeot. And that's another down. Okay, I'm almost halfway there. Ah, there we go, finally. Alright, 10 wins, halfway done. Oh, I didn't see that one coming. Oh, right before he could explode. That's a relief. Whoa. Didn't see that coming. Alright, thanks for the max revives. Alright, 1 down, 2 to go. Alright, one more. Kangaskhan. Oh, nice. Jackpot. That saved us a lot of trouble. Gotcha. Alright, next up, Krookodile. Alright, doing good so far. Okay, Tyrantrum. Alright, Aerodactyl. Alright, let's confuse this guy. Oh no, here we go again. Alright. Awesome, we're almost to the end now. Alright, Pidgeot. Alright, that's another down. Alright, get a heal up again. Alright, let's type high here. Alright. Okay, another Gyarados. Awesome. Oh. Alright, one more. Alright. Got another Challenger's ticket. Alright, back to Quasar Tico. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, it's Zack. If they call me Lazia Turtle, That's because Z is the ultimate, the end to all that comes before it. Ready for round 2? Wait, he's at level 9? Alright, Mewtwo time. My last Pokemon, this will be Maizy, the final letter in my challenge against you. He hasn't even leveled up his Pokemon at all? At least Pokemon Battles lets some appeal till trying over and over knowing you'll fail. You now claim victory in one reward match. Here is your reward. Alright. Back to Hotel Z. We meet again. I would speak with you about A's E, but words fail me. How does one speak freely of such a man? It is tragic that after seeing so many others to their rest, he was alone when his time came. Still, I am glad for the conversations he and I had, however scant. Excuse me, but what do you talk to Az about? About the agony of being unable to die. About his deeds, both good and heinous. Even though it was for the sake of peace, he did build Angie. Do you consider that a bad deed? Not necessarily, though the havoc it wreaked upon Luminos is undeniable. That exact casualty is unclear, but we can surmise that Angie's influence resulted in more wild Pokemon gathered throughout Luminos, which led this city, built for humans, to become a place of harmony with these wild creatures. But now, we have separated Pokemon and humans into different areas once more. I wonder, is it right that we keep each other at arm's length with these holotech barriers? Perhaps we will find another way. I look forward to seeing what the people of this city choose. Alright, so, I have, of course, come here to tell you something. I'll get to it. After you and I spoke in Light Star Drain Labs, more of my memory returned, and I recall the existence of two beings. The one that gives, and the one that takes. I wish I could tell you more. I'm sorry. For all I can remember are these infants. But I have more to tell you. Zygarde has not shown itself since that eventful day. I imagine it exhausted his power and has now retreated somewhere to quietly recover. You understand what that means, do you not? There are none but you who I can rely on. That being a situation, I will leave the rest up to you. Please find the two I spoke of. He didn't give you much to go on, did he? Perhaps he could learn more from people with connections with Team Flare. Alright? Well, that'll do it for this Slice 3, everybody. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch. I'm Garrison Goldberg, and this has been Pokemon Legends Z through A.